Welcome back to another Canon Quick Shot, a quick review of a non-comic book or superhero movie. I'm your host, Terry, and today we're talking about Green Book, starring Mahershala Ali and Viggo Mortensen. This is a story, based off a true story, about a doctor of music, if you will, pianist, Dr. Donald Shirley, who is one of the most preeminent performers and is deciding to go on a concert tour through the Deep South and is looking for a driver / kind of bodyguard to protect him as he goes through. And that's where Viggo comes in, who plays a bouncer at the Copacabana and becomes the driver, enforcer. And yeah, so basically, again, Mahershala Ali plays this pianist who in the 60s, there's still the time of Jim Crow law, and there's not that tolerance or acceptance, and including with Viggo's character, in which they show early on he has kind of the traditional thoughts and attitude and prejudice towards people of color. And so that kind of comes into play when he sees somebody, well, he has to work for somebody that is of that color, but then also he sees a different side. So this was a very anticipated movie once the duo was announced. The premise was very strong, but also the duo. Mahershala Ali is quickly becoming a hot name. And then you got Viggo, who is already a lauded actor and has nominees before this. So the two on screen together was something I was excited about. A lot of people were excited about. And it was thought to be one of these premium Oscar movies. Now, after seeing it, I would say I really, really enjoyed it. I would say, though, I'm not sure it's the Oscar level movie that it was made out to be. And I would say it's a different movie than the trailer portrayed. Now, that doesn't, again, I still really like the movie. I think it's good. But the trailer did make it seem like an Oscar bait type movie, something that was going to have a little thump to it, real impact. And while the movie is really good, I don't think it necessarily has a big impact. I think you really enjoy the relationship between, Mahershala and Viggo playing off each other. You appreciate the journey. There's some laughs in it. There's a lot of heart in it, but it mostly feels like a good holiday movie, like a really well acted holiday movie, more so than an Oscar movie, if that makes sense. And so I think there's material and there's definitely moments where they could have hit it a little harder to make it, that dramatic impact, but they didn't. The movie just doesn't play that way. It kind of plays a lot lighter than a traditional Oscar movie is. And I would say there's one part in the trailer that you saw, and in the movie it plays out like a very dramatic Oscar moment, but that's it. Like, you really don't get a lot of that in the movie. So while it was very well acted, it was, I thought the pace was beautiful. I rarely see a movie where the pace stands out as such an asset, but I think the way that they did this, it cut the parts that didn't need to be sat on. It moved you along. It got to the good stuff, and it kind of went about its way. And so I really love the pace, love the acting, love the story. If we're talking Oscar, I don't think it's that type of movie. And if somebody's going to get nominated, I would say Viggo probably would get nominated over Mahershala. I would say Ali had pretty good performance, like I said, but Viggo had the tougher role, I would say. And you would think he's an Italian dude from the 60s. He disappeared in that role. So, good movie. Felt good to watch. I would definitely watch it again. I would definitely buy it when it comes out. So overall, as a grade, I'll get an 85 out of 100, solid B. Again, I think it did everything well. It just didn't do anything exceptional in my opinion. So go to the comment section. Have you seen Green Book? What'd you think about it? Let me know. If you want to see it, what are you looking forward to? Thumbs up, subscribe, share it around, get the convo started. And remember, if you heard it here, it's official canon.